major fire, a total airport shut down, flights are grounded, travelers are stranded, and the financial losses are already rising into the millions. Was this just an accident or something far more sinister? Heathrow, Europe's busiest airport, is paralyzed after a fire at an electrical substation plunged operations into chaos. This is the blaze that shut down the airport. But the real question is, was this just an accident? Counter-terrorism police are now leading the investigation, raising urgent questions about whether this was sabotage. The fire erupted shortly before midnight, triggering a massive power outage and bringing the global travel hub to a standstill. The Metropolitan Police insist there is no evidence of foul play yet. However, given Heathrow's status as critical infrastructure, the force's Counter-Terrorism Command, or SO15, has now taken charge, vowing to leave no stone unturned. The Prime Minister's spokesperson said that there are questions to answer over how a single fire knocked out Heathrow. Number 10 says they expect those questions to be answered, but the priority is bringing the fire under control. Now, this is the moment of the explosion. Large fire and clouds of black smoke rising over skyline from electrical substation. Listen to what the eyewitnesses describe of absolute chaos at the Heathrow airport had to say.
The sky sort of just blackened, and then I just saw absolute chaos, really. To the right of me, I saw this large plumes of smoke and a huge fire. And as I'm driving, I had my sunroof open, just getting some fresh air. I felt the heat from the fire. That's how close I was. It was definitely scary. I feel it's sort of almost like apocalyptic sort of level of just chaos. When infrastructure is down and there's no controls whatsoever all the way. So my journey all the way home was just with no power.
According to the airport authorities, backup generators did spring into action, but they were not enough to power the whole airport. The power is back at the airport right now, but the passengers are worried as their travel plans have gone haywire. Hotels and pubs near the airport are packed with stranded passengers.
I'm about to go back to the UK, but I think there's an incident that happened in the UK, a fire incident which affected the electricity at the Heathrow airport. So for now, we're just waiting to get information on if we're going to be able to fly back to UK or not. So we're just waiting for the airline to keep us updated.
So we're travelling to Barcelona today. Our initial flight was meant to leave at 10:40 and our connection was at 1:15 today. So we took a seat on a flight to Gatwick to try and enable us to connect to Barcelona through this airport, which we can't do. So our flight that was meant to be scheduled at 1 is now at 5 a.m. So we're now trying to obtain a hotel, hopefully near Heathrow, so that we can try and make our connection in the morning instead.
With more than 1,351 flights disrupted and at least 290,000 passengers affected, the fallout is catastrophic. Planes have been rerouted to Ireland and France, and aviation experts compare the scale of disruption to post-9/11 airspace shutdowns.
You imagine, 145,000 passengers affected. All the insurance claims on those, the aircraft being in the wrong place, the crews being up to time, fuel costs. I mean, who knows? Certainly, 50 million UK is what we're looking at as a bare minimum.
The National Grid has now restored power, but the chaos is far from over. The financial toll will be staggering, with ripple effects expected to disrupt global aviation for days. Heathrow's vulnerability is now under scrutiny. Was this a freak accident or something else? Well, we all will have to wait for answers.